So I attended with a guy that I had recently had just met, and not it, just a friend, and really it was I wanted to attend with I wanted to attend with somebody because I did not feel comfortable going by myself. But it was great. At the time, I identified as being bisexual, uh, and uh, at that time, uh, uh, this would have been 94, 93, 90, 1994. Um, and so the idea of bisexuality was uh, was was commonly referred to as just a step to get uh, uh, in the acceptance process, and it not completely untrue for myself, but uh, I believe that the first meeting was actually a group of bisexual husband and wife. Of course, we met some, the the group was probably a good 10 or 12 other people. So it was fascinating for me that that they found this many gay kids. Uh, so again, when I say kids, there was people attending college. One or two may have been like 16 or 17. But so when I say kids, it's a broad stroke that I'm using. But yeah, I was surprised that they found this many gay people. And then for the first topic of discussion, my first meeting, it was a bisexual couple. Uh, and I was like, wow, okay. Uh, and it, and I found the other, attendees, the other members, to be very kind. It was a little off-putting at first because they asked us to write down our names, and a phone number, uh, and which I did because they actually said what we'll do is they said we update it every week, and everyone got a copy so that we could call the facilitators or each other. Uh, and please be careful with the list. Don't let anyone see it. And I found it very helpful because I did reach out to the facilitators uh, on occasion whenever I had uh, uh, whenever I was struggling with balancing things. Or it was a fantastic social. Uh, it was a very safe space for someone like myself at the time because there was no such thing there was no internet. Of course, I certainly had it much better than what the generations before me had it, but you know, uh, uh, you know, uh, again, I found I basically found my way to the gay youth group by letting my fingers do the walking, at the yellow pages. Other than what I explained about Jack, um, Sharon was Sharon was very motherly, and I'd rather refer to her maybe as like your fun or favorite aunt, but you know um, I I remember her talking about her children and her LGBT children. And so that was just like, wow, okay. So not only are you a cool adult that's good with gay people, you actually have gay kids as well. And or, and so that allowed me to identify that what a loving and a loving parent is supposed to do. Jack was a gay man, so he uh, allowed me to. He was probably my first gay adult that I met, or one of the first at least. And so he was not what I envisioned gay men look like, because at that time it was basically whatever they rounded up off to put on Geraldo, and so it was either the assless chaps type of people with the porn stash, or the extremely flamboyant um, uh, trans or drag queens, or what have you, whatever they put on TV to make things for to get ratings or whatever. So, but yeah, Jack was a normal person.